So today is day 32 of the pandemic. I'm counting from Friday, March 13th, when the national emergency was declared. So here we are. It's April 13th. Um, and we should have a beer. I mean, cheers to 1 month, which I learned through dateandtime.com is 32 days, or uh, 2,764,800 seconds, or 46,080 minutes, or 768 hours, 32 days, or 4 weeks and 4 days. Also found out, thanks for this data, that it's 8.74% of 2020 so far. That deserves a beer. So, to that end, we're going to give this Full Circle Brewing Company a try. This is, you're using coconuts. Coconut Stout coming in at 6.3%. Also, it seems like it's a good thing to drink. Well, actually, I guess this is just a king dude and not a religious dude. I was gonna say, because it's the day after Easter and the couple of days after Passover has ended, that made sense, but I don't think that that's what's happening here. So anyway, Beertainment! This is brewed with toasted coconut, lactose, and love. I'm not particularly interested in love in my beer. However, lactose is great. I love me a milk stout. I didn't realize this was a milk stout. I'm pretty excited about this. So all of the bars and restaurants and things like that are closed, but luckily Rotator Tap Room here in Walnut Creek is open. If you call in advance, they'll let you come in a couple of people at a time and shop their beer refrigerator, because they've got a bottle shop in where the cute little porch setup used to be for Farm Creek. Now it's a bottle shop. Okay, so, oh, also I like this rating on the side. We'll see if it makes any sense in a minute. It says color is dark, malt is all the way up at the top, and hops is low. I mean, I guess that's just like what you should expect in a stout anyway. But I like the skull rating. I'm into that. That's cool. Okay, so if I smell this, it is a little heady, but it actually dissipates pretty quick. So when I smell this, I mostly just smell delicious, yummy stout. You know, that deep toasted maltiness. A little lactose, which sometimes smells sour to me. Little bit of sweetness, kind of like chocolate. I don't necessarily get any coconuttiness out of this. Nice dark color. I guess the light is not in your favor, but no light is getting through this thing. I love that this ridiculous glass that I found that's skull shaped can fit exactly 1 pint. Okay. Cheers. Mmm. Mmm. Not very coconutty, but delicious and lovely. It's very dark, almost acrid, like just next door of acrid, like a French roast or dark roast coffee might be. But it has a nice clean finish. Um, in the end, I just get kind of like toasted malts out of it, maybe toasted coconut, but if you didn't tell me it had coconut, I probably wouldn't know. Um, oh man, this last little sip I ended up spilling on the desk. But I have a cheap desk that if it gets wet, gets warpy, which is stupid, but whatevs. Fine. Moving on from my cheap desk. Okay. So if it didn't say it had coconut in it, I wouldn't know. Which, meh, mixed review. I think there are some really powerful coconut brews out there. Coconut porters, maybe more than a coconut stout, because stout's a lot of flavor to contend with. But I would pick it up based on the fact that it said coconut and probably feel sad. But I didn't pick it up based on that. I said, please bring me all the dark beers that are available, and this was what arrived. And therefore, it's great because it's a dark beer. So, in that respect, it's delicious, it's dark. Has like a little hint of like a metallic taste to it. Like it's very, I can't even describe it. I don't want to say zingy because that's not quite it. Um, Palate opening, I don't know. But very easy to drink and quite a lovely beer. I can't remember if I've had Full Circle Brewing Company's beers before or not. Um, but they've got some pretty great beer, it looks like. So they're out of Fresno, California. Um, and they have the independent craft brew label, and we always look for that. That's good beer. And it has a bottling date, canning date. Here it says 3/25/20, so 3. So 3/25. I mean, not even that long ago, right? Less than 32 days. So it's always nice to know that you're getting a brand new, fresh beer. So delicious. Definitely recommend. Unless you're looking for something that's very coconutty specifically, then you might be a little bit disappointed. But delicious, and I am always on the lookout for another milk stout, and so I'm glad that I found one. Thank you, roommate Eileen, for grabbing me beer at Rotator, because I cannot go into public right now. And cheers to everybody on lockdown. Boom, bird. Erwin says cheers too. Be strong, y'all. Be safe. Oh, and tell me if you've had this beer before. Have you had any Full Circle Brewing Company beers? Let me know what I should keep my eyes out for next time from them. Cool. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.